From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
Well, there may not be a Bloomsburg Fair this year, but that doesn't mean fans of fair food can't still fill their bellies with the great taste of gyros, apple dumplings, and cactus taters. It's business as usual for some vendors who weren't going to let customers down and who are showing their support for the many victims of the devastating flood. The story is ahead tonight, live at 5. But first, a big bust for one local police department. What one man was growing that landed him in cuffs. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, thanks to a tip, Klein Township Police landed a big bust of drugs on Monday. Over 250 pot plants to be exact. Take a look at some of the marijuana plants on display at the police station. We're told Michael Miranda was growing the drug on his property in Haddock at 30 Bruno Avenue. Police were led to Miranda when an anonymous tipster reported smelling marijuana in the area. Klein Township Police Chief John Petrola called the bust significant in general and a substantial fine for his department. Police confiscated all of the plants. As for Miranda, he is in the Schuylkill County Prison tonight, unable to come up with $15,000 bail. He is facing felony drug charges. Well, he was arrested back in July for robbing a local hotel and a gas station. Now the same man's charged with a third robbery in Butler Township. 29-year-old Charles Stephen Hausman Jr. of Tamaqua was charged with holding up the Econo Lodge on Route 309 back on July 1st. Court documents say Hausman admitted to robbing the Econo Lodge while being interviewed by police in regards to the other two holdups. Hausman stole $160 from that business in Butler Township after demanding money from an employee. He remains behind bars tonight in Luzerne County Prison. He'll be back in court in the coming days. Thankfully, no one was hurt during those robberies. Charges filed against Bradford Melito of Freeland on September 16th were dismissed Monday during a hearing before District Judge Gerald Feisner. According to Freeland Police, Joseph Sheets of Walnut Street and Melito got into an argument after Melito refused to stop squealing his tires on his car. Police were called and said Melito appeared to be drunk and aggressive to the point he had to be subdued, with one police officer sustaining an injury to his left knee. All right, we told you earlier the 157th annual Bloomsburg Fair was supposed to start last weekend, but as you know, Mother Nature put a stop to that with the devastating flooding. But if you're driving through Columbia County and you didn't know any better, you'd think the fair was still going on. News 13's Andy Minnick explains why folks are still flocking to Bloomsburg all this week.
Business as usual, or is it? With the Bloomsburg Fair being canceled this year due to historic flooding, vendors have set up shop alongside Route 11 in Columbia County. One of the staples of the fair decided to give back to flood victims.
We're giving 25% on the Friday and Saturday. Part of it goes to Agape, which is our local disaster relief, and the other percentage will stay in our township in Orangeville. And then here we're doing 25% back to Agape.
Now, if you are looking for Bissingers along the stretch on Friday or Saturday, you will not find them, as they will be set up at the Orangeville Fire Company for the last 2 days. It's not just the adults who crave the tasty fair food.
The apple dumpling.
What do you like about the apple dumplings?
Because they taste so good.
Pizza, hot sausage, cotton candy, ice cream, all a favorite this time of year. John McGreek, known for his gyros, decided not to let the cancellation spoil what many people look forward to each year. He was the first to open up shop on the 19th.
Wednesday they made a decision, which was a good decision, to close the fairgrounds for all costs. And we came back here, we just said, let's go open up. We can open up, the people will come.
John told me that he's very grateful for his customers and had a special message for those ravaged by the flooding.
I wish the people down, the ones that are the victims, that God be speeding and God be with them.
Now you could expect some lines for the usual favorites. Most of the vendors will remain open until Saturday. So just because the fair gates are closed doesn't mean that you have to miss out on all this great food you crave this time of year. Reporting in Columbia County, I'm Andy Minnick for News 13.
Andy, thanks. Makes me a little hungry watching that. Well, it was a party fit for a queen at the Laurel Senior Living Community today. Family, friends, and staff gathered to celebrate a very big birthday. Mary Jane Roman turned 100.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary Jane. Happy birthday to you.
And with a big, deep breath, Mary Jane blew out all of the candles on her birthday cake. A celebration was held in honor this afternoon with music, balloons, flowers, and gifts. All of Mary Jane's friends were there to help her celebrate the big milestone. Mary Jane says she feels more like 100 years young, and that's because she goes with the flow and doesn't let anything bother her.
Whatever comes up, you do. Whatever you have to do, whatever chore you have to do it and get it over with, and that's it.
How do you feel having all your friends here? How does it feel having a nice birthday
I'm surprised. I have a lot of friends. I didn't know I had a lot of friends till now. I didn't know it. I knew they were all here, a lot of people, but now I know that they are friends.
The birthday girl enjoyed a piece of cake while listening to the music. News 13 also wishes her a very happy birthday and many more. In fact, Mary Jane was telling everyone that she can't wait to celebrate her 200th birthday. And Nikki and I have decided we're going to take her advice and just go with the flow. Well, there's much more local news still to come tonight on News 13. Coming up at 5:30, we'll take a look at some storm damage in one part of Greater Hazleton. But first, we take a look at what Mother Nature has in store for the next 24 hours. Will we have some sunshine just like that? I sure hope so. We'll have all that and more coming right up on News 13.
Stay tuned for great local programming all night long right here on SSP TV. At 7 o'clock, it's the Sam LaSan Show. Join Sam as he talks with Elaine Palance. 7:30 is Inside Scoop. Political analyst Rick Morelli, Mike DeCosmo, and Dr. Dave Sorsar talk politics on a local and a national level. 8 o'clock is Feeling Good. Join host Dr. Joe Bafil and Debbie Losan as they discuss chiropractic care and total body wellness. 8:30 is Law Talk. Attorney Conrad Falvello, a fourth-generation lawyer, offers legal advice on a variety of issues. And then from 9 to 10 is a special episode of the Sam LaSan Show where he pays tribute to Jack Palance. Don't forget about the rebroadcasts of our news at 6, 10, and 11:30. And thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station.
You're watching News 13, brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, Christina D'Amato, and Nikki Grimes.
Meet Al D'Alessio and the friendly D'Alessio family of general vending. They're the good guys who make sure you have great coffee service at work. Plus, a full line of vending machines. Everybody loves the honest, dependable, good guys from general vending. On the job with the very best vending and coffee service 24 hours a day. Give them a call, 454-4693. 46 years of good guy service. That's general vending.
Did you know every day is Earth Day at Harry's U Poulet Auto Parts? Harry's U Poulet pays you top dollar for your used vehicle. All vehicles are environmentally recycled, and then the parts are sold at unbelievable low prices. Call us for more details at 459-9901 or visit us on the web at wegotused.com.
Anyone can make a phone call. What's important is who's on the other end. We've been doing injury law for more than 35 years. It's what we do most. It's what we do best. It's what we do every day. So if you're hurt and want a lawyer who does nothing but injury law every day, there's no reason to call anyone else.
Call Vallow Law, Injury Lawyers.
For the past 9 years, I've been providing Hazleton personal, accurate, and immediate radiologic services. I'm Dr. Steve Reinhouse, board-certified radiologist at Reinhouse Radiology. Recently, I relocated from my former facility to open this new center because I was unwilling to compromise my service to you. Here at Reinhouse Radiology, I strive, along with my talented staff, to provide you with absolute best in diagnostic imaging services. So when results matter, be sure. Request Reinhouse Radiology.
Well, no surprise to many that the day started once again with rain and clouds, but at least the temp hasn't dipped yet. That will come later this week, and we'll talk about that later on News 13. We did, as you can see, find the sun peeking through about 2 o'clock this afternoon, but right away it went back into hiding. The clouds came back out, and we saw rain showers. And for the rest of tonight, we're going to see the temp dipping down to 59 degrees. Clouds remain. Chance of a thunderstorm this evening. For your Wednesday, halfway to the weekend, I say yippee to that. Thunderstorms are likely tomorrow, high only up to 69, and we'll see cloudy skies once again. Your forecast tonight, live at 5, brought to you by Justin Mateo, independent team Beachbody coach. Beachbody, decide, commit, succeed. You can help others and make it your business doing so. Call 233-7516 to learn more on how you can get people feeling good about themselves, back in shape, and really healthy at the same time. All right, we told you on Monday about an upcoming art exhibit and sale, the work of a Hollywood icon. The paintings are all by the talented actor and artist, the late Jack Palance. Elaine Palance is excited to share Jack's love of art. Elaine arranged a show and sale which will take place this weekend at Penn State Hazleton. It will feature more than 30 original paintings by Palance, along with prints of some of his works. Elaine says many of Jack's paintings depict his love for Pennsylvania.
Now that some time has passed and I feel very comfortable about sharing his art with whomever might be interested in purchasing some. I am so impressed with his art, having not seen it in about 3 years because I had it packed away, and now taking it out of storage. I'm so impressed with it, and I just knew this would be a great opportunity for me to share his art, make some money for Penn State and the students.
And it's all for a good cause. Proceeds will benefit the Jack Palance Trustee Scholarship at the Penn State University campus here in Hazleton. You can also pick up a copy of Palance's book, The Forest of Love, a love story in blank verse, with a CD of the book read by Palance himself. And you can check out some of Jack's memorabilia from his acting career, like his 1957 Emmy Award for Requiem for a Heavyweight and his 1991 Oscar for City Slickers. The show and sale starts Friday and runs through Sunday in the Atrium Gallery of the Evelyn Graham Academic Building on campus. Last week, News 13 showed you how your clothing donations were able to help flood victims in Chick-Shinny. But don't forget, we are still collecting cleaning products. News 13 SSP TV is assisting St. Paul's Lutheran Church with their Buckets of Love campaign. We're asking for household items such as cleaning products, gloves, buckets, sponges, bleach, and more. You can bring items to News 13 Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. All of the buckets will be delivered to those who need them most. I know I need some money pretty bad, so I hope I'm a winner of the Pennsylvania Lottery from this afternoon. Your winning numbers. Daily number is 059. Your big four is 7009. Quinto 90334. Treasure hunt 10, 15, 20, 24, 25. Good luck to all of you who played.
Good evening, everyone. Here's your lineup for Wednesday. Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town agenda, presented by God and Government. This will be the Cinema and Draft House on October 4th at 7 p.m. There's limited seating, so order your tickets by calling 570-708-1103. And they start your own business in 2 sessions, a business incubator program. This is sponsored by the Greater Wilkes-Barre and the Greater Hazleton Chambers of Commerce. It'll be on October 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Can-Be Building in the Valmont Industrial Park, and on October 13th from 6 to 8 at the Innovation Center in Wilkes-Barre. Learn about elements of a business plan, protecting your idea, financial forecasting, business insurance, and much more. Register today. For more information or to register, please call 570-823-2101. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Anna Mae Cheslock of Weatherly. Graveside services will be held Wednesday at 1 p.m. from the Union Cemetery. Terrence M. O'Donnell of Freeland. The graveside services will be on Thursday at 1 p.m. from the Union Cemetery. And James V. Aiello Jr. of West Hazleton. No viewing is scheduled. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111.
This month's edition of Senior Scene is brought to you by the following sponsors. Baffiel Family Chiropractic, located at 486 on Route 93 in Sugarloaf. Keeping you young for your first 100 years. 788-3737. Freeland Elderly Apartments, looking for a new place to call home. Apartments are now available. Call Lori for details. Bucci Laser Vision, 7 locations to see you. Your second chance to see life for the first time. 1-877-Dr. Bucci or visit BucciVision.com. Howard's Jewelers, located inside the Laurel Mall, for the quality you deserve. Named by National Jewelers Magazine as one of America's best jewelers. Hazleton Eye Specialists, 453-2020. Heights Terrace Pharmacy, 454-8748. Maylabs Health System, 708-2929. Providence Place, 788-7555. The Laurel Senior Living Community, 455-7757. Fritzinger Senior Living Community, 788-4178. Weatherwood Nursing Home, 427-8683. Consulate Healthcare, the Manor and Pavilion at St. Luke's Village, 453-5100. Evanco Respiratory, 455-4699. Mountain City Nursing, 454-8888. Dr. Michael Portanova, 401-1916. Senior Scene is published within the Standard Speaker the last Tuesday of every month.
In a rush, Groceries Plus, located at 22nd and Vine Streets, has got you covered. Groceries Plus is your one-stop shop for a quick lunch, gas, cigarettes, and the Pennsylvania Lottery. Sudzer's Beer to Go is right next door, offering Coors Light, Miller Lite, Budweiser, and Yingling 12-packs for only $9.99. Also, check out the daily food specials all week long. Groceries Plus and Sudzer's Beer to Go, a great combination for in-and-out shopping.
The Mountain View Cemetery, located along North Street in West Hazleton, has served as a final resting place for beloved members of area families since 1900. This non-denominational cemetery is available for all. The new section will use flat bronze grave markers to denote the name of the loved ones. Please contact the Mountain View Cemetery Association, 454-8101.
In this week's Super segment, I'm joined by two ladies from the Hazleton Area Education Association. Pat Cannon's going to go first. She's the president of the Teachers Union. Pat, a lot of the teachers, kind of behind the scenes, they do a lot of service towards the community. They help out a lot of agencies, and it's just very humbling to see what you guys do. And tell the public some of the activities and the things that you guys volunteer and you donate towards, some of the good that goes on from the teachers here.
Yes, we've always, as a group, the Education Association has always been active in the backgrounds in certain, groups in the Hazleton area. But within the last 3 years, we decided that looking at our area, we saw exactly what our kids are going through, how there's shortages in the different agencies. So we decided that we were going to donate. And the last 3 years, when I sat down this morning and I did some calculations, I would say that the teachers, the association has given back to the Hazleton area over $10,000 in the different agencies that we do support. We helped last year with a coat giveaway at the elementary schools, and Relay to Life. We sponsor teams. We also do a big activity in the spring, the Read Across America, where I would say every year we're giving about 800 books to our, to the children free in the area, and so we're giving back. We felt it was time to give back and help our community.
One of the other events that we donate time and money to would be the Hazleton Area School District Field Day.
which is set out to help special needs students. We also donate to the United Rehabilitative Services, as well as Autism Awareness. Helping Hands is another society that we help. In addition to monetary donations, we also donate an hour of our time to help with their telethon. Junior leadership, we make a donation, and then the Council for PSCA also matches that donation. And just all the donations that we make are always, they're there to help kids. And that's pretty much what we, whenever we solicit to our members or ask our members to support us, it's always with kids in mind.
Why do you see the teachers want to get involved?
Well, because we live in this community. I would say the majority of our teachers live in this community, and we see every day the struggles that our children are, that our kids are living in, and we thought, it's time. Let's help what's happening in our area, because we're proud of our area. We're proud to live in Hazleton.
We have a great bunch of faculty, and just to be able to lead by example and step up to the plate and help anyone that we can in our community is just the ultimate reward.
Yeah, definitely. And lots of things planned for this year, Pat, probably too.
Probably. Again, our big push will be in the spring around National Teacher Day, because actually what this came about is that every year the teachers the association, the officers and exec board would purchase gifts to give to the teachers. But again, like I said, about 3 years ago, we decided, you know what, why give the gifts to us? And now let's do it for the whole community. And that's basically where we geared. I mean, we still give the teachers some little gift, but the majority of the money spent will go to going back into our community.
That's a really nice thought, a very generous thought. Thanks, Pat. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. I'm here in the Hazleton area school district for this week's Super segment, seeing all the good that the teachers here in the district are doing. And now I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Christina, thanks so much. Well, the answer is no. An idea by a taxpayer was shot down by officials of Can-Do, who say donating a vacant office building to the Hazleton area school district is out of the question, that Can-Do cannot afford it. We told you last week that the Hazleton Area School Board directed its solicitor to ask the corporation to donate the office building in the Can-Do Corporate Center to the school district instead of selling it and the land for a discounted price of $4.4 million. In an article in today's Standard Speaker, Can-Do President Kevin O'Donnell told the speaker the corporation went into debt to build the facility, and it must use proceeds from the sale to pay off that debt. Now, the board acted in January to move forward with purchasing the building and land when Can-Do dropped the asking price from $5.5 million to $4.4 million. Work will need to be done on the building, but when completed, it would accommodate approximately 650 students. The Standard Speaker talked to O'Donnell over the phone, who said no representative of the school district had contacted him regarding the donation of the building to the district, but because of debtors, O'Donnell said the $1.1 million price reduction offered to the district in January is the best Can-Do can do. A public meeting will be held next week at the former Bishop Hayfie building to discuss the purchase of that school facility as well, to again help with the overcrowding. It was an event just for the ladies of Greater Hazleton. Business women gathered together for lunch this afternoon, but it was not just about the food. It was a chance to network with others and learn more about different businesses in the area. It was the third in a series of lunches planned by the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce Women's Networking Committee. Over 70 business women attended today's event.
We started this is only our third luncheon that we've had, and we've noticed such a tremendous response to it, and it's becoming a big event for the Women's Networking Committee.
Each lunch also centers around a guest speaker. Today, the ladies learned some fashion tips from Boscov's on how to style and accessorize your look. Proceeds benefit the Women's Empowerment Grant Fund. A special congratulations to send out tonight to some proud new parents, Amanda and Andrew Gorpa. Congratulations on the birth of your daughter, Andrea Lynn. Andrea was born early this morning, and we are told everyone is healthy and very happy tonight. So congratulations to you. Finally, live at 5, a lost puppy was found this morning in the Hollywood section of Hazel Township. Tonight, we are searching for the furry friend's owners. This is some video of the dog from this morning after it wandered into the yard of a Hollywood resident. The dog is very friendly. It's white and looks like a husky mix. He is wearing a brown collar. The pup is not wearing any tags. If this dog looks familiar to you or you know who the owner is, give us a call here at News 13, 459-9813. The dog is being kept safe and sound until its owner hopefully comes forward. More news is coming your way next with a look at what last week's rain did to a popular biking spot in Greater Hazleton. We'll also bring you an extended look at the forecast and sports with Freddie B. Make sure you check out ssptv.com and make us your friend on Facebook. And as always, stay up to date on all local, county, and state news at thestandardspeaker.com and thecitizensvoice.com. Stay with us tonight. Your Live at 5:30 is coming right up.
When it comes to your health, you need to put your trust in a team of experienced professionals. Mountain City Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, an Extendicare facility, has one goal in mind: helping people live better. Short-term rehabilitation is our business. Mountain City offers you a chance to recover on our STAR unit, a short-term unit for patients who need some rehab before going home. We provide dedicated nursing and therapy services and offer you a personalized plan of recovery through our evidence-based recovery track programming.
Mountain City helps me live better.
Take a deep breath. It's all going to be fine. Come on, take a deep breath. Keep on breathing.
Feed a hungry child. Give generously to CEO.
At Crop and Hughes Funeral Homes, we help you write your life story with pre-planning arrangements. Life is an adventure filled with good times, triumphs, everyday acts of kindness, and love. Talk to us about today's many options and choices, everything from personalized touches to custom urns and memorials, because no one knows your life better than you. Let us help you plan a fitting memorial. Crop and Hughes, with 2 locations in the Hazleton area. We're not just at your service, we're by your side.
Savings of the Green Sale event is now in progress. Experience tomorrow's technology today with Earthwise vinyl windows and doors installed by Just Windows and much, much more. Saving energy daily translates into saving money, and saving Mother Earth for tomorrow's generations of homeowners is priceless. So take the leap to more eco-friendly homes with an environmentally friendly windows and doors from Just Windows and much, much more.
Ashley, you forgot about free estimates.
Come on, man. Call today for a free estimate. Tell them Ashley sent you.
Boscov Buyer's Race. Our buyers bring you super buys with our honest price guarantee. Pick the winning buyer and you could win $2,500 in cash. 52% off Calvin Klein wool coats in 2 classic styles. Your choice, $119.99. 40 to 50% off our entire stock of Missy's famous designer sleepwear and loungewear. 60 to 71% off men's lightweight jackets, $9.99. And young men's thermal crews, only $4.99 at all Boscovs.
Over 55 years, Hazleton Standard Fuel Company Incorporated has been serving the area with high standards in the heating industry. Installation and repair work done by certified master technicians. Preheating specials. Convenient budget plans. Call us today at 454-0504. Hazleton Standard Fuel Company Incorporated.
The September flooding continues, and this time it hits very close to home. It's a section of town that's enjoyed by thousands each year, but tonight the Greater Hazleton Rails to Trails needs your help. It's where we begin, live at 5:30.
From the Samsung Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hi again, everyone. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, last year, more than 35,000 visits to the Greater Hazleton Rails to Trails were logged. And this year, it's expected to be about 7,000 more. The 4-mile trails are popular places to walk and bike. But recent bad weather is making that very difficult. News 13's Nikki Kreis has more on the trouble at the trails and tells us how you can help get them back in shape.
On any given day, you can find hundreds of people enjoying the Greater Hazleton Rails to Trails. The 4-mile trails are popular spots for both bikers and hikers. But now the trails are in trouble. It's been a tough year for the Greater Hazleton Area Civic Organization.
Tropical storms, hurricanes, heavy rain events, and even an earthquake up in our area.
And the problem got a lot worse last week. Friday's rain severely damaged the trails to the point of flooding.
The trail has been heavily damaged. I caution everybody that's using the trail right now with bicycles that we have washed out areas. Use caution when you're riding a bike.
The trails are normally covered with limestone, which is very expensive. In fact, some of the surface material was put down last Thursday, and on Friday it was washed away.
It's one step forward and about half a dozen back, and we can't sustain that.
The damage took place in a large area of the trails, and volunteers tell me it's going to be very expensive to fix.
$600 for a truckload, that's 20 tons of stone. And this right here, I think actually this and up above it'll take one full truckload. And that's only on the first mile. I haven't even looked at the far end yet.
The Greater Hazleton Area Civic Partnership is asking for your help. The trail desperately needs volunteers to take care of it and money to fix it.
We're an all-volunteer group. The volunteers raise money to pay for the insurance so people could use the trail and also to maintain the trail. This year our funds were depleted by like the first 3 months of the year trying to repair damage along the trail.
If you're interested in helping fix the trails, checks can be made to Greater Hazleton Civic Partnership. You can mail them to 20 West Broad Street in Hazleton. I'm Nikki Kreis for News 13.
Nikki, thank you. Well, it looks like it was raining pretty hard at Rails to Trails this afternoon. The showers continued throughout most of the day with a few dry spots here and there. Let's see what we can expect for the next few days. There's some thunderstorms ahead for tonight. The clouds remain and we see a low down to 59. And if you're wondering where that sunshine came from that was peeking through, that was about 2 o'clock this afternoon in Greater Hazleton, but it was definitely short-lived. Sun sets this evening at 6:53. Your sun rises tomorrow at 6:57 in the morning. Average high 64, your average low 45. Record high back in 1933 was 83 degrees, and your record low set back in 1984, a very chilly 25. Your 4-day outlook goes like this. Wednesday, look for a chance of showers. Thunderstorms are also possible. It will be cloudy out there, temp hitting 69. Dipping down to 58 for your Wednesday night. Thursday, clouds remain. 65 will be our high with showers possible. And Thursday night, a chance of showers. Cloudy skies, low down to 52. We'll see 59 degrees on your Friday. Chance of showers, but it looks like the sun could make an appearance or two around town. Friday night, look for partly cloudy skies, low down to 44. For your Saturday, it's going to be sunny but cool, 52 degrees. Sounds like a good day to go to the pumpkin patch, if you want my opinion. 39 will be your low on Saturday night with mostly cloudy skies. Your forecast tonight, live at 5:30, brought to you by the Lazy Dog Salon, North Broad Street, West Hazleton. To make your furry friend an appointment, call 459-0310. Look at Willow and how cute she is. I love her. I want to take her home with me. Your furry friend can look just like Willow and look so beautiful by calling 459-0310. The Lazy Dog is, pet's best friend around here in Greater Hazleton. All right, the 157th annual Bloomsburg Fair was supposed to start last weekend, but as you know, Mother Nature put a stop to that with the devastating flooding. But if you're driving through Columbia County and you didn't know any better, you'd think the fair was still going on. News 13's Andy Minnick explains why folks are still flocking to Bloomsburg all this week.
Business as usual, or is it? With the Bloomsburg Fair being canceled this year due to historic flooding, vendors have set up shop alongside Route 11 in Columbia County. One of the staples of the fair decided to give back to flood victims.
We're giving 25% on the Friday and Saturday. Part of it goes to Agape, which is our local disaster relief. and the other percentage will stay in our township in Orangeville. And then here we're doing 25% back to Agape.
Now, if you are looking for Bissingers along the stretch on Friday or Saturday, you will not find them, as they will be set up at the Orangeville Fire Company for the last 2 days. It's not just the adults who crave the tasty fair food.
The apple dumpling.
What do you like about the apple dumplings?
Because they taste so good.
Pizza, hot sausage, cotton candy, ice cream, all a favorite this time of year. John the Greek, known for his gyros, decided not to let the cancellation spoil what many people look forward to each year. He was the first to open up shop on the 19th.
Wednesday they made a decision, which was a good decision, to close the fairgrounds for all costs. And we came back here, we just said, let's go open up. We can open up, the people will come.
John told me that he's very grateful for his customers and had a special message for those ravaged by the flooding.
I wish the people down, the ones that are the victims, that God be speeding and God be with them.
Now you could expect some lines for the usual favorites. Most of the vendors will remain open until Saturday. So just because the fair gates are closed doesn't mean that you have to miss out on all this great food you crave this time of year. Reporting in Columbia County, I'm Andy Minnick for News 13.
Andy, thanks. And as he just told us, thousands of people are still picking up the pieces from the flood damage. Today, we learned the total cost of that damage will exceed more than $4 million. And that's without reports from the West Pittston and Wilkes-Barre areas. Those estimates should put Luzerne County in line for public assistance to pay for debris removal. That information will be forwarded to Governor Tom Corbett, who could request President Barack Obama to approve public assistance. Luzerne County officials say the $4 million estimate is likely to grow as the other areas report their findings. They are rallying to save America's Postal Service. Members of the American Postal Workers Union are informing the public that the Postal Service is in danger of financial collapse, which could mean the closure of thousands of post offices, the end of Saturday delivery, and employee layoffs.
To pass the bill! To pass the bill! To pass the bill!
Union members say the problem is that a bill Congress passed in 2006 is pushing the Postal Service into bankruptcy. It requires the Postal Service to pay a 75-year liability in just 10 years to pre-fund health care benefits for future retirees. The union is trying to get Congress to support a bill titled House Resolution 1351 that relieves postal workers from these burdens.
Congressman Barletta has committed to me that he will co-sponsor H.R. 1351. So the rally's here to thank him and let the public aware of what's going on with the Postal Service and getting the facts out. The Postal Service does not use any taxpayers' money. It derives all its revenue from the sale of stamps. 5 years ago, Congress mandated the Postal Service to pay future retirees' health benefits to fund that fund for 75 years. They're talking about us funding something for people that ain't even born yet. They want us to fund that within a 10-year period, and that 10-year period is costing the Postal Service $5.5 billion a year, which is putting so much financial strain on the Postal Service that we might not survive.
Union members say they showed up outside of Congressman Barletta's office to thank him for his support to get the public's attention and to save the Postal Service. So far, there are over 200 co-sponsors for the bill. Union members say if the bill does not pass, we could see drastic cuts in the Postal Service. Right now, the United States Postal Service visits 150 million homes and businesses 6 days a week delivering mail. Rallies were held today in 435 congressional districts across the country. Later this afternoon, Congressman Barletta went outside and met with the postal workers to restate his commitment to the U.S. Postal Service. We're told that he supports measures that will ensure 6-day delivery and retain postal employee jobs. Stay tuned because there's much more still to come tonight here on your community news station. Our Nikki Cry stops by Holy Family Academy and talks to some little ones about Johnny Appleseed Day. And later, some of those kids are turning their apples into applesauce. The tasty fruit and the HFA students take center stage when we return.
You're watching News 13 with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, Christina D'Amato, and Nikki Gry.
Hey, can you toss me that tape measure?
Here you go.
Woo, still got it.
You got nothing!
Yeah! It's football season. And great deals are waiting for you at Burger Family Dealerships. Like a new GMC 1500 regular cab 4x4 starting at $25,995. Plus, we'll pay more for your trade guaranteed. Just off I-81, exit 145 Hazleton. Since 1921, drive with experience.
At Slusser Law, we know accidents don't always happen between 9 and 5. That's why our lawyers are available around the clock to give you advice if someone you love has been injured or killed in an accident. It's important to protect your rights. I'm attorney Chris Slusser. Call us. We'll be there.
Boscov's Buyer's Race. Our buyers bring you super buys with our honest price guarantee. Pick the winning buyer, you could win $2,500 in cash. 69% off layered look rib knit tops by Hastings & Smith, $7.99. The Oleg Cassini Platinum Collection of Missy's By Stretch Pants, our price $12.99. 79% off a 2-pack of Dollhouse and Rampage bras, $4.99. And save an extra 20% off our low sale prices during the final days of our mattress sale at all Boscov's.
16 years ago, I felt that Greater Hazleton needed local television news and information. Today, I'm very proud to say that in the last 16 years, we have been able to give you only the local news that you want to know. Hi, everyone. I'm Sam Lassant, CEO of Samson Productions, SSP TV. With a very dedicated staff, we are the only local television station delivering local news and information to over 55,000 people each weekday in your hometown. We produce over 21 local television shows that provide you with not only up-to-the-minute local news, but information about your health, your community activities, and local information that is important for you to know. Now with our media partnership with the Standard Speaker, we are the only media delivering news and information to over 105,000 people each weekday. We could not do any of this if it were not for our advertisers. These advertisers have made an investment in our local community. Please support these businesses, and I welcome any advertiser to take advantage of our local programming. Once again, I thank all of you for your support.
When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at 2 locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to BoyersFood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo.
Well, it's all about apples today here at Holy Family Academy. The first grade class is learning about Johnny Appleseed. So in turn, they're having Apple Day here. So we're going to talk to a couple of the first graders about it. We're going to start with you, Frankie. So for those of us who don't know who Johnny Appleseed is, can you tell me a little bit about him?
Yeah, well, first of all, he likes apples a lot.
Okay.
And every animal on this earth likes him.
Oh, well, that's good.
He just goes around, like, the world just giving people trees and...
Great. Okay, well, thank you. We're gonna talk to you next, Sarah. Can you tell us what kind of activities you're doing today? Are you drawing pictures of apples?
Yes.
Are you learning about the different kinds?
Yes.
Which one's your favorite?
Green.
The green one. That's my favorite too, the Granny Smith. Yeah. How about you, Jackie? Tell me what your favorite apple is.
The Granny Smith.
Awesome. Everybody likes that one. Now, what kind of stuff have you been doing in there? I see you wearing a nice hat.
We were doing projects.
What kind of projects were you coloring apples at all?
Yes.
What color did you make yours?
Green.
Green. Well, that's great. Sarah, what color did you make yours?
Yellow, red, and green.
Wow, you made 3 of them. That's awesome. So we're going to ask you if you want to tell us one more time what you guys were doing. What was your favorite part of it? I know you're excited to try the apples.
Yeah, a lot. Well, me personally, I love apples a lot.
So you're just so excited to get in there and just do a little taste test to see which one you like the best.
Yeah.
All right, Frankie, well, we'll let you go do that. And thank you to all of the kids here at Holy Family Academy's first grade class celebrating Johnny Appleseed. We're going to let them go and taste test their apples, and I will send it back to you in the studio.
It seems like apples are a popular fruit at Holy Family Academy because in addition to Johnny Appleseed Day, the youngest students at the school were also learning about apples. These 13 stopping by the preschool class at HFA this morning where the little ones were turning their apples into applesauce. They watched as their teacher peeled the skin off of the fruit and they learned all about what goes into making applesauce.
What are you making with the apples?
Applesauce.
Is it good? Do you like applesauce?
Yeah.
Very good. And you guys made a picture today, right?
Uh-huh.
And what was the picture of?
Of an apple.
Apples. So you're learning about apples.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you making?
Applesauce.
You know how to make applesauce?
Mm-hmm.
How do you make it?
You cut up the apples and then you put them in hot stuff.
Very good. And you made a picture. You guys all did, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah? What did you make it out of?
Apples.
How did you draw an apple?
Well, the teacher helped us.
Those little kids just totally made my day. All of the students made apple pictures just like that little boy did. Some of the kids tell News 13 they're going to make applesauce at home now that they know how to, with their parents' help, of course. There's still much more to come tonight here on News 13 Live at 5:30. Freddie B checks in next with a little local sports. And later, it was a birthday celebration she will never forget. Happy 100th birthday to this woman. We'll have much more when we return.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on Channel 13, you will have 13 minutes to call in and win a free pay-per-view movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner, Ronald Andrea of Hazleton. Ronald, if you're watching, give us a call right now at 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
If you struggle with obesity, you know how difficult life can be, but there is help. The fully accredited Northeast Bariatric Center offers 3 surgical alternatives for weight loss, including the newest, minimally invasive sleeve procedure.
Improve your health and enjoy quality time with your family and friends. Just visit our website for more information or to check dates and times for our monthly informational session. You have a lot to gain by losing.
When your car has seen her last mile, you want to make sure her old parts and fluids go here and not here. At Harry's U-Pull-It, we dispose of your old car parts the right way, recycling every piece possible. From parts to fluids, when you bring your old car to Harry's, you'll know that our state-of-the-art system is keeping your footprint as green as possible. Harry's U-Pull-It.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Well, I don't know if you can remember where you were on Sunday morning, September 4th. That was a day before Labor Day. It was on that September 4th, if you took a look at the American League East standings, the Tampa Bay Rays found themselves 9 games behind the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees had a slight lead in first, Red Sox in second, and the Rays, as we said, 9 games behind what was the wild card leader. Well, we're not out of the month of September, and the Rays have caught the Red Sox. Take a look. By now, I'm sure all of you know this. Last night, the Tampa Rays knocked off the New York Yankees. They spotted them a pair of runs, and then they came storming back, and James Shields came within 1 out of another complete game. He already has 11 on the season. And Joe Maddon's gang pulls dead even with the Red Sox. And they did that because Boston coughed up a 2-1 lead in the 6th inning. Orioles tied it. Then they went ahead when they knocked Josh Beckett all around. And to say the Red Sox are in serious trouble right now because the Rays, well, they hold their destiny within their own grasp, because if they win tonight and tomorrow against the Yankees, doesn't matter what the Red Sox do, we got a tie in a one-game playoff between Tampa and Boston. So they've got to feel real good about that. But this is an unbelievable collapse. And the Red Sox are on the cusp of going down in history, one of the all-time great full jobs in the month of September. Here's what we've got tonight. Yankees and Rays. This is game 2 of this series. And meanwhile, down at Camden Yards, it's the Orioles and Red Sox. Stay tuned, folks. This is really exciting. We'll see if Joe Madden, and of course, let's not forget about Russ Kanzler with a front row seat to all of this, what happens there. Meanwhile, the Phillies play the Atlanta Braves. The Braves, they're looking real good now to lock up the wild card because St. Louis stubbed their toe in extra innings against the Houston Astros. The Mets, Reds, Pirates, and Brewers playing out the string. Well, a little bit closer to home, let's take a look at some of the things that were going on while wild, wacky baseball was taking place last night. In high school football, we now put Week 4 in the books as Tamaqua romps over Mahanoy area. That's a makeup, of course, weather-related. They played a Monday night game. Field hockey, well, the Lady Cougars had run off a modest win streak, but in their last 2 games against Wyoming Sem and Wyoming Valley West, they gave up an identical 9 goals, and that's pretty tough to overcome. That was the case last night. Wyoming Valley West, 9-2 winners over the Lady Cougars. In tennis, MMI outlast Wyoming area. It was a close one. It went down to the wire, but MMI wins 3-2. In volleyball, Hazleton area 3-1 over Dallas's Monica Barenko had herself a very nifty afternoon. That helped lead the way as the Lady Cougars get on the winning side of the ledger. In soccer, 4-3 win for the Cougars. Tyler Bicking helped the cause with a pair of goals, and the Cougars win for just the second time this year on the soccer field. Berwick, 9-1 winners over MMI. And today, here's the schedule. We got a little backyard rivalry on the links. Of course, they're perfect gentlemen. They don't go at it, do they? I don't think so. MMI, Hazleton area, that one underway right now. Soccer, GAR is at MMI, and in volleyball, MMI at Lake Lehman, Marion at Tri-Valley, and let's not forget water polo. The Cougars and Lady Cougars are down at Martz Hall in Pottsville. Yeah, they actually have a swimming pool there too. That one going on, matter of fact, just started a little while ago. On this Tuesday, it's all been brought to you by our friends at Bottlenecks. It's the most popular wing night in town at Bottlenecks. All you can eat of those award-winning jumbo wings for just $9.95. Go up and watch the Rays, Yankees. Enjoy the wings. 14 flat-screen TVs, and they have a huge imported beer selection. Bottleneck sponsors us each and every night right here on SSP TV.
Howdy. There are commercials running right now that want you to believe that the only way to get your diabetic testing supplies covered by Medicare is to use mail order. Nothing could be further from the truth. At Standard Drug, we'll deliver monitors, strips, Lancets, even batteries for your monitor. You'll have no upfront cost. We'll bill Medicare. We'll bill your supplemental. Why, you'll even save the cost of a postage stamp. Standard Drug, your headquarters for diabetic supplies.
The Mountain View Cemetery, located along North Street in West Hazleton, has served as a final resting place for beloved members of area families since 1900. This non-denominational cemetery is available for all. The new section will use flat bronze grave markers to denote the name of the loved ones. Please contact the Mountain View Cemetery Association, 454-8101.
Take a deep breath. It's all going to be fine. Come on, take a deep breath. Keep on breathing.
Feed a hungry child. Give generously to CEO.
It was a party fit for a queen at the Laurel Senior Living Community today. Family, friends, and staff gathered to celebrate a very big birthday. Mary Jane Roman turned 100.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary Jane. Happy birthday to you.
So sweet. And with a deep, big breath, Mary Jane blew out all of the candles on her birthday cake today. A celebration was held in her honor this afternoon with music, balloons, flowers, and gifts. All of Mary Jane's friends were there to help celebrate the big milestone. Mary Jane says she feels more like 100 years young, and that's because she goes with the flow and doesn't let anything bother her.
Whatever comes up, you do. Whatever you have to do, whatever chore you have to do it and get it over with, and that's it.
How do you feel having all your friends here? How does it feel having a nice birthday
I'm surprised. I have a lot of friends. I didn't know I had a lot of friends till now. I didn't know it. I knew they were all here, a lot of people, but now I know that they are friends.
The birthday girl enjoyed a piece of cake while listening to the music. News 13 also wishes her a very happy birthday and many more. In fact, Mary Jane was telling everyone that she can't wait to celebrate her 200th birthday. With that kind of attitude, you never know. Happy birthday. Time for Football Mania tonight. All you football fans, listen up. The Standard Speaker is giving you the chance to walk away with $100 each week, along with some other great prizes. Just fill out the entry forms seen each Monday in the Standard Speaker. Pick the teams you think will walk away with wins over the weekend. Drop your entry form off at any of the participating sponsors: Lehigh Tire, Valley Pharmacy, Hollywood Diner, News 13, or the Standard Speaker. And if you are picked and you pick all the winners 100% correctly, you could walk away with $100 cash. Winners will be announced on Tuesdays right here at 5:30 on News 13. You're only allowed one entry per week, so good luck at winning Football Mania. And for week number 3, we have no overall winner once again. However, the winner of a $25 gift card to Hollywood Diner is Pat Medvitz of Shepton. Pat, congratulations to you. That will do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. If you want to catch this newscast again, you can tune in for a rebroadcast throughout tonight and into your Wednesday morning. Don't forget, we are always on at ssptv.com. On behalf of your News 13 team, be safe, stay dry. I heard it's pouring out there right now, and good night.
Look for great ways to save every day at Boyer's Food Markets, 999 West 15th Street in Hazleton and 318 South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Double coupons every day, only at Boyer's Food Markets.